Hey, what's up, everybody?
We're back.
We're here.
We're here for the finals of March Madness.
The long-awaited match between Mono White Kithkin and Mono Red Goblins. So
last round, Kithkin took out what was Blue Green Madness, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so Kithkin took out Blue Green Madness last time, and this Goblin deck held it down versus a Mono Blue control. So
pretty incredible match.
Yeah.
So,
all right, so Justin's we'll roll. So you goes first.
I got a 5. I got a 2.
Okay, so I'll go first. I'm gonna say red.
Okay,
and
so
then I'll draw back up.
We play a lot of goblins here. I see. Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay, so they come to play tapped.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. So I'll say white.
I guess I use this Goblin Grenade and sack this Skirk Prospector.
Okay, so I take 5.
Yeah.
I'll go to 15.
Yep. Draw back up to 7.
I'll play a Figure of Destiny, Honor of the Pure, Burnt and Forge Tender, Wise and Sen, and so I guess our plane's white. We'll play.
Those are white. Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. So my turn. I'm gonna say red again.
Oh, we draw back up to 7. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Are we done with the joke?
I think we're done with the joke.
I think we're done with the joke. There's the joke.
All right, guys. Hey, April Fools, we got you guys pretty good. We played some Magic.
As if it were Keyforge.
Yeah. Was that funny? Nope. Okay.
Moving on.
All right, we're here for the real grand finale. Not quite, but we're in the top 4 of the Keyforge March Madness tournament. The first matchup is Bitterly Gross Cal versus the Thirsty Titan Fighter of Rockathon. I know we've all been waiting for this matchup. We see what Bitterly Gross Cal can do again.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to not be shuffling a 60-card deck right now. That is a fair face. So, on the note of ways to punish us for doing things, you may now type !judge in chat. Then I'll let you guys find out what that does. Will Nathan get a win today? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good question.
Not against main deck Burrington Forge Tenders.
Now, there is an internal cooldown on the infractions counter, though that will track our total infractions for the stream. So, when you see us doing something bad, call a judge. It's only fair. If you say something, or if you see something, say something. Alright, I'm going to make the bet. Bet is up. Slamming 50 on Nathan already. Okay.
Bold.
See, Thirsty Titan Fighter has been underestimated once before in his time.
Yep.
Many times, actually, probably.
It's
It's the double Vizima Thing Drone deck. He can't stop.
What's the triple Dust Pixies, right?
Triple Dust Pixies, the triple Fire Spitter is also very good. I mean, being able to Vizima Think Drone Dust Pixies is totally fine.
Yeah.
It's even great.
Did it have Biomatrix backups?
It does have 2.
Yeah.
So
the
Mars is surprisingly good.
It leans on the Dust Pixies,
Yeah.
and the Mars really enables the Dust Pixies in there. So, I mean, it's got some other good stuff that it's doing, like its Brobnar can compete for the board because it's got a lot of Fire Spitters, right?
Yeah, and Champions Challenge.
It's very good at like murdering a lot of random dudes. So, in Champions Challenge is very, very good. I think it's like one of the best cards in the game, possibly the best board wipe.
Yeah.
You have to like. There's very few boards where Champions Challenge doesn't like help you out.
You can definitely play it in a way to make it to help you out. Yeah, if you're behind.
All right.
Okay. This is a pretty bad 2/2 hand, so I'm gonna mulligan.
I think I'll keep my hand.
Okay.
It's good if you like, because that deck likes to generate like 5 amber on turn 2. This hand is fine against that. Like I've got some plays. If you do that.
All right. Well, this is not great. So go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to say this. I'll start things off. Pit Demon. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Mars. I'm just going to discard these 2 psychic networks because they're going to butt up my hand for 100 years if I don't.
That they
That's it.
would. That they would. Alright, I guess I'm going to say Shadows. I'll play an Umbra and a Dodger. I'll discard this Pawn Sacrifice. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
So I'll say Mars. Play a Marauder and a Bolter. I'm going to Squawker the Bolter. He's going to Reap and kill Umbra forever. That's it.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play a Mother. I'm going to discard Dimension Door. I am going to Fogify. So you cannot fight on the next turn. And I will...
Oh yeah, purge them hands.
Oh yeah. Later, Umbra.
You got the judge call.
Infraction.
That's 1 infraction. It's supposed to be a +1. Let me fix that. I think it's playing +1 fixes that. But that is a correct amount of infractions now. I'm still figuring this command out.
Alright, so I can archive a card and discard a card. Oh, I guess I could discard Dimension Door to the Sloppy Lab work instead. And I will archive this card. Alright. And that's my turn. I will draw up to 7.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. Play Dew Fairy. Play Ritual of the Hunt. Play Way of the Bear. Here. And then I'll Nocturnal Maneuvers your dudes. What's up, Andrew? Okay, there we go. It works now. That's it.
Okay. I will put my archives into my hand. I am going to say Shadows. I will bait and switch, and then I'll take 2 from you. I am going to play a Shadow Self. I will Miasma you. Then I'm going to Pawn Sacrifice and actually have an interesting choice here. I'm not sure who to Pawn Sacrifice. I think all of these creatures are very valuable. I think Mother is the last option. I think Dodger is pretty good here. So honestly, I think it's going to be the Shadow Self, even though it keeps my other guys alive. Maybe it's the Pit Demon. You know what? We'll get the Pit Demon.
Okay.
So I'll do 3 damage to the Bolter and the Dew Fairy.
Suggestion for future streams: put together decks matching those from top 4 or top 8 of various tournaments and play your own finals. We're probably going to do that with, like, we're going to replay the top 16 of the original tournament and see how that plays out with best of 3 rounds, and then we'll probably put some of those decks against some of these decks with, like, a mixed tournament.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say check with 6 there, and I will draw 3 cards.
Check with 6.
Or if you mean from, like, the Vault Tours, we can get decks that are, like, close.
Yeah, I don't know if it's kind of hard to do that with Keyforge, though, right?
Yeah.
We'd have to play on Tabletop Simulator. What do I do? Do I stop you, or do I do a thing? Do a little bit of a thing. Just make your own, take cards from different decks and put them in.
Yeah.
That sounds very difficult. Those cards would never find their way back to their original decks. Tabletop Simulator would not be awful. That'd probably be an easier way to do that. We could probably throw a stream together with that without too much trouble.
I mean, I don't hate the idea of approximating the decks.
Yeah.
So
I'll say Brobnar, play Fire Spitter, I'll play a War Song, I'll Angered, ready, and fight the Dodger.
Okay.
Get 1 for the War Song. It takes 4.
So you opted to do the thing instead of stopping me.
Yeah, because I don't really get very far if I
Stop you.
If
it's like play Murmook or whatever, then yeah.
It was play Murmook, yeah. I mean, so
If it's play Mermook and do nothing else,
Yeah.
probably bad.
And those guys take, well, Mother take, no, Shadow Self takes 2.
Yeah. Infraction.
So close to calling it dead. Thank you for exercising restraint.
Okay, we are gonna say dis. I am gonna Schuler you. I'm going to Tourette you.
Hopefully, we have like 600 infractions by the end of a stream.
I'm gonna fear, I guess, the Fire Spitter. I don't really want to put the Marauder back in your hand for you to like possibly steal. Though I think the one Squawker has been played.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna control the weak. I think Brobnar is probably a good call. Though once again, that's in a situation where I hate fearing the house that I'm controlling the weak for, but at least you don't have anything on the table that can use it. So, your turn. I will draw 4.
All right, that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play a Speed Sigil. I'm gonna play a Long Fused Mines. Shadow Self is gonna Reap. Now, I'm not sure which of these I should use. I think Umbra is the better one. So Umbra is gonna kill the Marauder. I'll steal one from you. And then I'll play a Nexus. I could have Nexus and stolen your Ritual of the Hunt, but you don't have anybody to use right now. And with Speed Sigil, you could just play your guys anyway. So.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll say check with 6, and I will draw 4.
I'll say Untamed. I'll Lost in the Woods for Mother and I think Charette.
Okay.
Well, I might have to get a Shadows guy just to like not get totally effed. I'll get Nexus.
Okay. We need to make something for the life, how long a mother is on a table without being dealt with, and like the win expectancy for a game.
Yeah. Alright, I'll play an Ancient Bear, a Mermook. Ancient Bear will kill Umbra. Then I'm going to tap down your dudes with this Nocturnal Maneuver. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play a Spectral Tunneler. I am going to play a Dysania. I will play a Valen Analyst. Twin Bolt to your guys. I'll have Dysania kill the Mermook. I'll say check with 8. And I draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Mars. I'll use the Ritual of Hunt. The bear. Actually, I'll put the bio back up on the bear first. He'll just reap.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna Ammonia Clouds.
Shadow Self explodes.
Yep.
And then Dysania dies.
I'll play a Tunk and a Think Drone.
Your Tunk is ready.
Tunk's ready. I think he will attack Tourette.
Okay.
And then I'll play Think Drone.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, so I forge.
Yep.
guess I can't stop you. I'm gonna play a Dodger. I'll play a Nexus, and Dodger's gonna kill the Think Drone. Steal one from you. And it is your turn. I draw 2.
All right. I'll say Untamed. Pick up the archive. Play a bear. Play 2 Dust Pixies. I think bear kills Dodger. And that's it.
Oh, right. I am going to say this. I'm gonna reap with Schuler. I'm gonna play a Schuler.
Ready?
No, not yet. Infraction. I'm going to gateway to this first. That'll give me 3 chains. Now we play a Schuler. And we'll play a Tourette. And we'll play a Life Ward. Oop, Judge. And then we'll reap with Schuler to go to 7. I'll say check with 7. I draw 3 and drop a chain.
Cannot stop 7. I don't think it was going to be closer than you thought. It was a shellacking. Yeah. This first match might be over pretty quick.
It's cards remaining in the deck, library access.
Alright, let's see what happens this time.
We're off to a better start than yesterday. I won a game.
Yep. Well, I hate Keyforge. Why we play it anymore? I'm not having any fun.
This is a Magic stream now. Unironically.
We're switching to Hearthstone. We're gonna play tabletop Hearthstone.
Judge, I just witnessed a murder.
Incredible.
This deck doesn't have the key charge or anything like that I think it needs to get around a deck like that.
Is Andrew pulling for the defeat of Cal, I think? Right? Andrew wants the divinity.
I don't think he wants the Cal to fight the divinity.
Ah, I see. I gotcha.
Yeah. Cal is just nightmarish.
It's ridiculous. It's insane. It's insane.
It gets better the more you play it because you like start assembling the combos in the deck. You have both Gateway to Dis and Life Ward and Hysteria. Sorry, you have both Gateway to Dis and Hysteria to go with the Life Ward.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you have like multiple ways.
I feel like Cal was so underrated at the beginning. He's just blowing everyone out of the water now.
Well, yeah, it barely escaped, right? With Cal fought Stout of Farville.
Yeah. And
that was just like a knockdown, drag out fight. And then I want to say the second round was also brutal. So Cal has fought like really hard decks
to get here,
to get where it is. So, because I remember we played the first round or whatever, and we were like, well, that felt like that could have been a much later in the tournament match.
Yeah.
So. And 7.
I guess I'll keep.
This is a This is a weird hand. I'm going to keep. And start things off with Tunk. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I will say Logos. Play Mother. Play Sloppy Lab Work. I'll archive a card. And I'm going to discard a Twin Bolt instead of playing it. That's it.
Doing damage.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll say Brobnar, and I'll Champions Challenge. So Tunk kills the Mother. It might be a waste of a Champions Challenge there, I'm not sure.
I did not want to discard the other cards in my hand, John, so I discarded the Twin Bolt.
Why not play it before you played the Mother?
Right, yeah. Because I didn't want to play it.
Ah, okay.
I wanted to discard it. Because I was going to be left with 2 cards. I wanted both those cards. I didn't want to discard either of them.
Gotcha.
That's why.
So you discarded to Sloppy Lab Work?
Yeah, to Sloppy Lab Work.
Okay. I'll play a Smash and stun Tunk, and then I'll play a Crump. And it'll be your turn. And I will draw 3. I misunderstood. I thought you were just discarding it to discard it.
Gotcha.
Kind of thing.
I'll say play Pit Demon, Turret, and I'm going to control the weak for Mars.
Okay. Alright. I am going to play a Vizima Think Drone. I'm just going to heal the Tunk. I am going to Squawker the Vizima Think Drone. I will Psychic Network you for 2. Vizima, I guess, is going to Reap, and then Tunk is going to clear the stun. And that'll be your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say I'll play Schuler. Take 1. Pit Demon will take 1. Just take my Amber back that you stole.
Yeah.
I'll Fear Crump. And then I'll Turret into the Think Drone. That's it.
Okay, I guess I'll say Untamed here. I'll play a Ritual of the Hunt. I will Full Moon, do Fairy, and Murmook. And then I'll Nocturnal Maneuvers those 3 guys. And say check with 6. Maybe I can dream. Your turn.
I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to pick up Archive. So I'll start with the Bait and Switch. That. I will play Dodger. Actually, I'm going to play Shadow Self, then Dodger.
Okay.
Like that. Seems better. I'm going to Pawn Sacrifice this Turret to kill these guys. That is it.
Okay. I am going to say Mars. We're going to Biomatrix back up the Smash. I'm going to Ammonia Clouds. So Shadow Self is going to explode. Smash will take some damage. Tunk will take some damage. I will Psychic Network you
For 1.
I will play a Marauder
For 1.
That's going to heal Tunk. And then Tunk is going to kill the Dodger, I believe. He's at 5. I'll say check. Maybe. Maybe.
I'll say dis. Play a life ward. Play Tourette.
Maybe not.
Pit Demon will steal one. And I'll reap with Schuler to go to 6. Say check. The Mars plays, I know.
I tried valiantly with these Mars plays. Valiantly. Well, I could say Mars again, but do I get to threaten? I can. I guess I'll just go with Untamed, though. Dust Pixie, Way of the Bear on Tunk.
Okay. So you get a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll say check with 7.
Alright, so I forge.
I draw 3.
I'll say Shadows. I'm going to play a Speed Sigil, Long Fused Mines, and an Umbra. Umbra will attack, I guess, Tunk while the getting's hot there.
Yeah.
While the getting's good. Steal 1. And that's it. You do forge.
Alright, we got a key off. Alright, I guess I'll say Brobnar. I'm gonna pop my Ritual of the Hunt because these guys are not long for the world.
Yeah, the time is now.
I'll reap with the 2 Dust Pixies. Smash is going to trade with, I guess, Pit Demon or Umbra. Tourette, maybe. This Pit Demon's been an asshole, so I think we kill the Pit Demon.
Okay.
Smash goes to the archives.
Yeah, this one is looking a little closer.
We're gonna play a Gauntlet Command, a War Chest, a Fire Spitter, and a Crump.
One's ready, right?
Oh, then it's Crump.
Okay.
And Crump is going to go smash Umbra. Punch an Amber out of you. Okay. And go ahead. I will draw.
I'm going to say dis. I will reap with these dudes.
Hysteria.
Gateway.
Okay.
Hysteria would have been better. I'll play a Schuler. And I'll use Wet Life Ward. I'll reap with Schuler. And that's it.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. I'll Lost in the Woods Schuler, which seems actively bad, and I'll discard this Ancient Bear. And it's your turn. I draw 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Life Ward. It's so good.
It's insane with those cards. Alright, so I forge. I'll play Logos. I'll Library Access.
Oh boy.
Play Fogify. Draw. Play Dimension Door. Draw. Play Desania. Draw. Get 1. Play a Valent Analyst. Draw. Do I go and use the Line Fuse Mines? If I was threatening, I'd probably say yes. I think I'll just reap with Desania,
You steal.
which steals 1. that is it.
Jeez. All right. I can't fight you. So I think the best thing that I can do is say Mars, play a bolter, reap with the bolter, slag the analyst forever, and then back up the bolter to go to 6. Say check in some sort of vain attempt to try to forge a key, and then draw twice.
I'll say shadows. Play an Umbra. Play a Miasma. Fight the bolter to steal 1. I'll pawn sacrifice to kill both these guys. Yeah. Which goes me to 7. That's it. Check with 7.
I can't stop you. I can. The Dysania actually was really pivotal.
Yeah.
Because I needed the smash back. Because I needed 2 guys because I had an unguarded camp. So losing, I was trying to get like some guys out so that I could try to like win some fights with the Brobnar stuff. That's an unguarded camp to maybe delay the game long enough, but no.
Yep, barely grows to the finale, just like that. I think his last 2 games were 2-0, if I remember correctly. His last 2 matches were 2-0.
Yeah,
like beatings, utter beatings.
Utter beating.
The deck is
Titan
pretty
Fighter.
good.
I think the Titan Fighter is a sweet deck that doesn't have shadows in it.
It's cool.
And
It doesn't have a lot of disruption is the only problem.
Yeah. It's like sneaky disruption.
Yeah.
And I think it forges keys very fast. So I think it matches up well against some sort of decks. I'm not just quite sure what though.
I mean, it got there. So it got to the final 4, so it's no slouch.
All right, Cal and the Divinity.
Cal and the Divinity. So let's randomize who plays what.
Okay.
So even odd, you're even, I'm odd on the Divinity.
So I'm on the Divinity.
I'll be on Cal for the first game. I'll put up the stuff real quick. Here it is, guys. The grand finale. That's what we've all been waiting for this whole time.
So the question is Speed Sigil a mistake against this deck?
Do you think it might be?
Double Witch of the Eye, Giant Sloth.
Yeah, which of the eyes? Yeah, that may be the.
I mean, the
Logos.
Logos. You got Brain Eater, Doc Bookton, which are both okay with Speed Sigil. Mother isn't great, and Time Traveler's funny. He can come in and then like shuffle himself back in. And then the Sanctum here isn't great with Speed Sigil, but it is big dudes that come into play and can kill your other guys pretty easily. So I don't know. Speed Sigil, I would be tempted not to play Speed Sigil because of the Witch of the Eyes and the fact that this deck has Key Charge.
Yeah.
If you found yourself in a situation where you played Speed Sigil and your opponent was like Witch of the Eye, Reap, get back Key Charge.
Then you just lose.
You lose because you can't so
the all in. That's not all in, but it's a lot in. It's many ins. Half in. Yeah, I may get a safe member for the next game. That's fair. Thanks for the follow, Harbizon Jamie.
Harbison Jamie? Jamie Harbison, maybe?
Don't dox people, Nathan. By saying their Twitch username backwards.
Harbison Jamie of Annapolis, Maryland.
What if they live there?
Oh no, psychic.
He's double doxed. Deck's not flagged right? Yeah, you're right. Wait. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Judge.
That's fair.
Sleeves are funky.
The funky sleeves.
Funky. Do they show up on stream? Can you tell the difference?
Yeah, you kind of can.
Can you tell the difference between like these? Yeah, you can.
You totally can.
Yeah.
You cheater.
It's even better.
Judge, that is a match loss, I think. The opponent cannot provide new sleeves immediately. Marked cards.
Marked cards.
Woo. Nope, that's gone.
Well,
What did I get, a 5?
you got a 5. No,
I got a 5.
A 6. Got him. I think I've done that all 3 games.
Yeah.
I will mulligan this. This is
I'll also mulligan.
items I don't want in the starting hand.
Good lord. Yeah. That's like every single one of those cards.
Yeah. Like when you go to Forge, that hand is incredible.
Yeah.
Just casually drop the Keyforge there. No big deal. Definitely not marked cards.
Like what's the shade of the back on Keycharge? It's good to know.
Alright. Down to 6.
He's thumbing them cards at the top every time. All right.
Okay, I guess I'll say Sanctum. I'll drop a Seki. And it's your turn.
Okay. Play Shadows. I'll play Miasma, the Debumbra.
Deblumbra.
Debumbra. Well, interesting.
Alright, I guess I'll say Sanctum. I'll play a Hallowed Blaster. Seki's gonna Inish an Umbra. I guess I'll tech Hostages first, just so I can capture the one there. And then I'll Shoulder Armor him to make him hyper
The big man.
big. And your turn. I'll draw.
Play
Draw.
Dis. I'm gonna Hysteria.
Weep.
Play Ear of the Dead, Pit Demon, Charette, and a Schuler.
That is bad for me. How you say bad.
How you say is bad.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. So I'm gonna drop a Time Traveler.
Did Nathan not draw a card after turn 1? Doesn't matter now?
Probably not.
Oh, did you not?
Yeah. Draw 2. What?
Where's the judge? There we go.
Neurosiphon. And I'll discard these Effervescents, which are just looking worse and worse. And I'll draw. Go ahead.
Okay. It's too good to say Dis right now, so I probably will.
Yeah.
Say Dis. I'll steal one.
Yeah.
I will
I think you fight him.
Yeah, I guess I'll fight. So I'll fight Time Travel and Purge him.
Yeah. That's real bad.
Yeah. I'll reap with these two.
I had both the Effervescents in my hand, so I felt like I had to play the Time Traveler and try to draw into something there.
The discard Gateway. I feel like that will be important at some point, but not right now. That's it. Sort of thread on Reddit about it, but they're curious if anyone has thoughts about why mid-turn keyforging cards don't affect win-loss records, and why that don't seem to be featured in many of the decks finishing in the top 16 of the Voltswork. They're appearing at the underlying distribution rate you would expect in random decks. They're going to be so critical to deal with shadows. Any thoughts? The one weird to me is Keycharge. Every quest seems a little difficult to pull off.
I guess I'll play this doorstep.
I guess Keycharge needs like a very specific supporting cast in the decks it's in to be good. Because you can have Keycharge in a deck with Untamed that's not really generating much amber. We've seen that a couple times.
Creature-based Untamed is typically worse with Keycharge than action-based.
Right.
Okay, I will draw 3, and it's your turn.
I'll say Logos. I'm going to Fogify. Play Spectral Tunneler. and twin bolt your dudes. So basically 1 damage to Anvil. That's it. Check with 7.
I can stop you or do not much else. I guess I'm gonna go for the I'll go for Untamed here. I'll play a Witch of the Eye, a Mermook, and a Giant Sloth. I think I want the Giant Sloth on this end. And at least make you pay the 7 here. And it'll be your go. I'll draw 3.
Pay the 7. Alright, I'll say... Say Shadows? Yeah, I guess I'll say Shadows. I'll bait and switch and steal 1. I kind of wanted you to generate a bunch of amber there. Play
yeah, well.
Shadow Self, Umbra. And I'll pawn sacrifice. I kind of want all these guys, is the only problem. But I think I'll toss this. Actually, Umbra which might be the one to get. He's probably going to die anyway. There's any number of things. So I'll sacrifice Umbra and kill Mermook and Witch of the Eye.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, I guess we're gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play a Sigil of Brotherhood. I am gonna play a Virtuous Works. I'm gonna Hallowed Blaster the Anaphiel. And do I do it now, or do I kill the Pit Demon and the Tourette? I think that's what I do instead. If Seki kill the Tourette, and then Anaphiel will kill the Pit Demon. He'll take 4, and then I'll Hallowed Blaster him. Alright, that's a little bit better. Okay. I'll say check with 7, and it'll be your turn. I draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Dis. Can't stop you, unfortunately. Play a Schuler. Play Life Ward. Reap with Ear of the Dead. Probably gonna get... Witch or Mermook is the question. I think I'll get Witch. Reap with Schuler. Fear the Seki. And say check with 6.
Alright, we forge. I will Effervescent. Drop a Mother. Discard Dimension Door. And Tay, go ahead. I'll drop that chain and draw 2. Okay.
I'll say Logos. Play Mother and Analyst. I'll use the Spectral Tunneler on the Mother to get 1, and I'll crack the Life Ward to get 1. I'll discard 2 Dimension Doors. And that's it.
Okay, I guess I'm going to say Untamed here. I'm going to discard a Hunting Witch, and that's going to let me use the Sloth to gain 3. And I am going to pop the Sigil.
Okay.
A Nafil is going to kill the...
Oh, I used... oh, so you haven't played anything. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Kill the Valen Analyst.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I draw 2.
Okay. Giant Sloth is a spooky boy. Play Shadows.
Okay.
Play Dodger. The question of Speed Sigil is now. I know you have another witch in the deck. If I play Speed Sigil and don't kill Giant Sloth, I think I've made a huge mistake in my life. So, I think I will discard the Speed Sigil, which may be in itself a huge mistake. Then I'm going to play a Nexus, and I'm going to pawn sacrifice a Schuler. Where do I put Schuler? Yeah, a Schuler for 3 and 3. Then I'll reap with Shadow Self to go to 7 and say check.
Not in a good way. If you had played that Speed Sigil, I would be in a great way.
Yeah, I figured.
But that is not what occurred. So now I don't know what to do. It's that rare game where 2 mothers have been alive for
forever.
I feel like I gotta get some of the Sanctum stuff out. So we'll say Sanctum. A Nafil. I'll Hallowed Blaster a Nafil. He's gonna kill the Dodger. This Nafil is tired of the constant war. I'll play a Protectrix and a Seki. And I will tell you to go ahead.
That's a Forge.
I draw 2.
Say I'll say Dis. Play Churette. Let's put in that one. Then I'll control the weak. Let me see your discard pile, please. Okay. I'll say Logos.
Okay.
Then I'll Schuler will reap. You the Dead will reap. I'll purge something. Let's go with Murmook this time. And he gets a token.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he has not been getting power tokens.
Yeah, he's at 3
3 power tokens. Okay.
because he's purged 3 times.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, so I have to say Logos. I guess I play a Doc Bookton. I guess I reap with Mother, and then I guess I play this Dexter, and then I draw 2, and I tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'm going to play Library Access. I'm going to use Spectral Tunneler on Mother. I guess I could try to draw in a Dimension Door. I will play a Desania to draw.
I was trying to get the Sloth key charge going. Part of the problem, I drew something that would have enabled it this past turn, but now all my amber's trapped on Tourette's. So
Draw. Play.
the Eater of the Dead is actually a beating in
Yeah.
this matchup,
Play Experimental Therapy. Draw.
and I didn't have a way to deal with it, and it's just kind of kept getting out of hand. I've had to fight other priority targets. This Shadow Self has been alive for 1,000,000 years.
So archive a card. Discard a card.
Yeah, this Divinity deck definitely wishes it had some sort of wipe.
Play Analyst. Play Dexter. Draw. Reap with Mother. Draw.
Because it's Spectral.
Yep, and I should have waited to use it because of the Analyst, but I guess I was trying to draw into Dimension Door. That is it.
You're at 5.
I'm at 5.
So the game is not over. Alright, but what gets us back in the game? I feel like I have to say Untamed here because I have so many Untamed cards in my hand. Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll discard Key Charge. Sloth will give me 3. The question is whether Sloth should be fighting or getting 3 amber here. I don't know. I don't think I win the game if I don't get amber here. I'll play Dust Pixie, and that's what I actually needed.
To be able to key charge?
Yeah. I needed some way to... I was 1 amber off, because I had 3, and then I could Sloth.
Yeah.
I needed 1. So if you had played the Speed Sigil, I could have played a dude, reaped, and then key charge.
Jeez.
I'll play an Ancient Bear, a Murmuk, and a Wish of the Eye. And the board state is unmanageable.
No kidding.
I don't actually get to threaten there. I don't think I had a way to threaten. And that'll be that. That'll be your turn. And I will draw 5.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'm gonna Dimension Door.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use the Spectral Tunneler on the Analyst. The Analyst will reap.
I think that's game.
I'll draw a card. Dexter will reap. Desenia will attack the Murmuk. And Mother will attack the Witch of the Eye. So I'll kill those 2 mans. And Unsun Schuler. I'll say check with 8. Oh, that was on. All right.
All 3 effervescents are over there, you say. We got 2 cards here. If we've been counting cards, we'd know what they were. One of them's an Anafiel.
This deck is pure nastiness.
Yeah. The other one is something that I don't think matters. So I think the only play that we have... Oh, the other one is Save the Pack. So we're going to help from future self. Okay. There's no Tim E. Traveler anymore.
So you just reshuffle.
Search your deck and discard pile for a time traveler, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Okay. So let's see if I was counting correctly. Anafiel and Save the Pack. Okay. For my next trick, I'm going to shuffle the deck, and I'm going to reap and hit Effervescent Principle off of Doc Bookton.
I see. Okay.
And then, like, lose the game on the next turn.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Any number of ways.
But whatever. Okay, give you that. I will reap with Doc Bookton. Ah, bang! Headshot. Got it. Alright. Got a chain.
Judge should probably check out that deck. Did I cut? I don't remember cutting.
I'll play a Mother.
Marked cards do help. Absolutely.
I'll play a Brain Eater. There's like 3 Effervescent Principles.
I know.
So. If I was going to hit a singular card, I am more likely to hit an Effervescent than anything else. So, okay. What do I do with any of the rest of this? I guess Dexter's going to kill your Valen Analyst.
My analyst.
And this Mother... What? What do you do? Fight the Shadow Self?
Fight me.
Reap? As if it would do anything?
Fight me, nerd.
Alright, I'll reap with the Mother.
Okay.
Alright, I'll draw up to 7 because I have 2 Mothers in play and drop my chain. So, alright. Yeah, your turn.
Okay. I will say Dis. Eater of the Dead is going to fight Dust Pixie and eat him. I'll reap with these dudes. So that's 3. And I'm going to play Hysteria. Get that back for now. Get that back. This goes away. Pick all this stuff up. Alright, then I'll play Charette, Eater of the Dead, Schuler, Charette, Schuler in the right order. So Schuler's first. Discard Gateway, discard Fear, control the weak for Untamed.
Oh, wow. Okay. I could actually do something if I could play the game. I have a doorstep.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Untamed, I just lose. Instead.
Goodness gracious.
What a beating. What a beating. It started early in the game, and it just kept
Like the
falling apart.
Disc guys were just always on the board the whole time. You guys collected a few from Arbits. Told myself would ever buy them because of how expensive they are. I finally broke down and ordered some yesterday. That's funny.
Why is Shadow Self not taking it? Shadow Self is not taking any damage because I thought multiple times about fighting it, but then opted not to. There were, I think if I don't know, I don't think there was any way I could fight and win that game.
Because you needed to be able to
Yeah.
do something. I will buy Arbits when they sponsor TTR. Hashtag boycott.
Sponsor us, you cowards.
I appreciate that.
What are the what's the bracket? What are the predictions looking like?
Barely gross Cal, I know. It's too appropriate. Mention you guys in my Etsy note so he's aware of you guys. Okay, cool. That's one step closer to getting some free extra tokens.
I hope he sees this and sponsors us.
Make sure he knows he's a coward. Unless he sponsors us, in which case he is a hero.
Yeah.
Among heroes. Okay, guys, this could be it. The Divinity versus Bitterly Gross Cal. Can the Divinity get it to a game 3?
Could be the final game. Could not be the final game.
It could be either one of those things.
What may very well be the final game.
If it's the final game, it's very early in that. We might have to play Magic.
Yeah.
We should have played the full game of Magic.
Right. We could talk about why we have those decks. Those were decks from a charity tournament that we ran, and the format was choose your own standard, which is where you decided to take 2 blocks. They didn't have to be in chronological order, and then you took a base set. They didn't all have to be in standard at the same time, and the ban list was everything that was banned in a block and everything that was banned in Legacy at the time. And then you just built what you could from those. So they were kind of like slightly less powerful Legacy decks at the time, because a lot of the combos were kind of like Legacy based. And what we did was we auctioned all of the decks off before the tournament started.
So just to play them for the tournament.
To play them for the tournament. And so it was a tournament. I guess we ran it for 5 years. It was a lot of fun. I think it peaked at like 30-something people, which was like really hard to run. But well, it was while I was working at the first game store that I worked at. I ran that, and then when I left there, I stopped running it. So yeah, it was a really fun format, because you got to be creative with decks, because you had stuff that like didn't really exist in other formats, and you got to play cards that really didn't see play anywhere else, that weren't good enough for extended, weren't good enough for standard or whatever.
The bet is up, I think. Did I not put it up? I'm just kidding. I said an error occurs.
I have a 3.
Let me get this up before we start. You might have to get Christensen ready to take on the challenger. A 3.
I think we both rolled a 3, correct? Yeah. All right, so I rolled a 1.
That's not great.
We'll have Christensen come back into the ring with steel chair.
Bet is up now, for reals.
Okay.
1. Okay.
All right, we'll just end up rolling dice.
This game.
We'll roll dice to fill time for the rest.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I got a 1 again.
That's a 1.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. It's not going to be a 1. Okay, I'm first. Spinning our wheels.
I want to see some more all-ins. Okay.
All right, I will say shadows. I'll start with the Dodger. Go ahead.
The Dodger. Okay, I'll say logos. Play Help from Future Self. The Time Traveler's on the bottom of the deck.
I don't know what we're gonna do for 2 months to fill time.
Well, we definitely have the top 16 thing.
Because I think the next set's gonna be out in like late May.
Okay.
That's the current speculation. So we'll have to come up with some stuff.
They better not release on the weekend we're in Atlanta.
Yeah, it would blow.
Yeah. Play Time Traveler.
It would be nice if it was out before then.
Yeah.
So
play Bookton, play Brain Eater, play Mother. That's it.
All right. Well, I will say Logos. I'm going to Library Access. I'm going to Twin Bolt the Time Traveler and the Brain Eater. The Mother. I'll get the Mother. I'll get the Brain Eater. Okay. I will play a Dexter. Oh, wait. Draw off Twin Bolt. Draw off the Dexter. Play the Mother and draw. Okay. And Dexter captures one. And your turn. Draw 2.
I'll say Logos. I'll reap with Bookton. Draw. Play a Dexter. Reap with Mother. Brain Eater will kill Dexter.
Okay.
I'll draw. And that's it. Drunken Keyforge, chug a beer, reforge. I don't know about that. That sounds like an awful idea. That sounds like something we could do exactly one time before we're never seen again on Twitch.
Play Long Fuse Mines. Yeah, I'll start. I don't know. Start talking about.
Not trade with Mother. I decided against it.
All right, so I'll play Long Fuse Mines. I'll play Miasma. What's the thing Henry Zabrowski's always talk about on the last podcast on the left? What the alien species? We'll start talking about David Icke. And
yeah.
All right, I'll play an Umbra, a Nexus, and a Dodger, and then this Dodger. To trade with your Mother. This Dodger is gonna kill Dexter. I'll steal one. And then I'm gonna pawn sacrifice this Dodger to kill the Brain Eater and dump 3 into Mother. And it'll be your turn.
Alright, I'll say Untamed.
Transformers movie? Oh yeah. Just let me get started on the Transformers movie.
Say play a Full Moon. I'll play Dust Pixie. This is gonna be my one good turn in this game. If I don't do nothing else, I'll be happy with this turn. Play Witch of the Eye.
And Key Charge.
Play Mermook.
And Key Charge.
Play Witch of the Eye.
And Key Charge.
Would you not spoil it?
And
I'll play Key Charge.
Key Charge. Okay.
For 7. Discard, save the pack. Okay.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to detonate the Long Fuse Mines. Dodger is going to kill a Witch of the Eye. Nexus is going to trade with the Witch of the Eye. And then Umbra is going to kill Bookton. And I'm going to discard this bait and switch, though I think there's probably a chance I get to use it on the next turn. Say check with 7 and then draw 1. There's also equal chance that you just like effervescent me, but
well, now I get to have a lot of bad turns. So I think I'm gonna double effervescent you.
okay. So I lose 3, then lose 2.
Yes. And that's it. Drop chain, go ahead.
Oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna play a Life Ward. I'll play a Pit Demon. I'm gonna control the weak for Logos. See if you got anything else in there. You got any other Logos? Any other Logos happenings over there?
No. This is how I lose.
And your turn, I draw 3.
Yep.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, you're right, see Derp Derp. Mother is definitely one of those cards that maybe I probably should have traded with. You're right.
I'm gonna put experimental therapy on Pit Demon.
Yeah, yeah.
This mother is going to reap.
Time Walk is a fair card.
I am going to play Valen Analyst, play a Dexter, play a Fogifies. You can't fight me on the next turn. I'm gonna Life Ward you, so you can't play creatures on the next turn. I'm gonna discard this Dimension Door because I don't even think you're gonna gain much Amber on the next turn. That's how sure I am. Your next turn is gonna be very bad.
Yeah.
I'll say check with 6, and I will draw.
I'll say Sanctum. Discard Protectrix. Play Sigil of Brotherhood. Play Take Hostages. Play Whispering Reliquary. That's it. Nathan's been waiting 2 days for this. Yeah.
Alright, I'll forge. I think I didn't draw my extra card with Mother. Okay.
I see something, chat. There it is.
You look at my hand?
No.
Oh.
Judge. 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 She didn't flip a key.
Oh, yeah. Judge. Okay. I guess I'll say Shadows.
You got double judged.
Double judge.
Stormstrong hit you with a late judge. I may need to up the timer on that to like 15 seconds.
Alright, I'm going to discard Speed Sigil, discard Pawn Sacrifice, play a Shadow Self, play an Umbra, reap with Umbra and Dodger.
There was a Mother Judge and a Key Judge. Okay, that's fair.
And I will draw up to, and Pit Demon's going to discard his stun. Alright, and I will draw up.
I feel like this deck doesn't have any board wipes, so I just lose.
Yeah.
I think the deck that beat this deck had all the board wipes, right? It had like the Neutron Sharks. And
so here's the thing. This deck, its dudes, outside like the Umbras and the Vainland Analyst, its dudes are actually pretty big.
yeah, they're all like
not,
5 power.
They're not easy to take off
Yeah.
the board.
Okay, well, I'll play Untamed. Play a Sloth, a Murmook, and an Ancient Bear just to run them into some sort of
Meat
wood
grinder.
chippers. Yeah. The Pit Demon is online, yeah. There's not a damn thing I can do about it. What a finals, you guys. Incredibly exciting.
Shadows. Let's see. I kill Murmook and steal 2. Trade Dodger and the Ancient Bear. Reap Shadow Self. Steal one with Pit Demon. Am I better off reaping? Okay, so we'll say Shadows. The Pit Demon is gonna fight the Murmook. Umbra is gonna fight the Giant Sloth and steal 1, and then I'm gonna trade Dodger into the Giant Sloth. The Murmook is dead for the Pit Demon. And then this Umbra is gonna fight the Ancient Bear and steal 1. And Shadow Self is gonna reap.
Christensen versus Cal, best of 3. I don't know about best of 3. We'll definitely do probably at least one of those.
Good.
If Christensen decides to show his cowardly face around here. He hasn't been seen in months. I'll say Sanctum. Play Hallowed Blaster. Play Bulwark. Virtuous Works. I'll Reliquary my Brotherhood. That's it.
Let's take it all with Shadows again.
Probably.
Take some of it with... Yeah, okay. We'll say Logos. Nah, I think I say Dis. Yeah, we say Dis.
Oh, I did watch the clip of the end of the game in the Voltor yesterday, where the dude's just like going off with library access. This opponent's just sitting back like, well, this is how I lose, but I'm gonna make him do it. And at one point, the guy was like going through his library access combo, and the judge is like, "You've made 3 different mistakes during your turn. I'm gonna say that your turn has to end now." Like it was messing up so much stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. Keyforge is a serious game for serious players.
Yep. And then his opponent was like, "Oh, the guy played a Skippy Time Hog on him and a Fogify, and tapped down his guy." So this opponent's like, and he played Control the Weak. So this opponent's like, "Go." I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So he starts going off again.
I'll Schuler you. I'll Pit Demon you. I'll play a Charette. I'll play an Eater of the Dead. I'm going to discard a Hysteria. I'll say check 7, and it's your turn.
All right. I'll say Sanctum. I'll doorstep. Play Shoulder Armor on Ancient Bear. Oh, Reliquary My Sigil. Give me these. What? Yeah, so all this amber down here.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah,
it.
it's because I'm putting it in a pile.
I can finally kill something. There's infinite things to kill.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Welcome
infinite.
to hell.
I mean, I guess I have to kill this Pit Demon.
Okay.
And Hallowed Blast for the Bulwark. That's it.
All right. We're going to say Logos. Could say Dis again.
Oh, was the loser deck also a Nepenthe deck? Or Nepenthe Library Access? I don't know. Because I think the guy bid 0 chains, apparently, in the adaptive. Yeah. Because he won with the deck, but he bid 0 chains on the one that won 0, the one twice. Yeah.
And the guy bid no chains?
Right. So the guy got his deck for no chains, I believe, was how that worked. Because his reasoning was like he didn't know, he wasn't very familiar with how the deck worked. Yeah. It's kind of odd. Both bet 0, other guy didn't want to play it. Yeah. I know.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to discard Gateway. I'm going to Fear the Bear.
The losing deck had no artifact control. Okay.
I'm going to play Charette. I feel like you've got to have the infinite combo deck then.
Yeah,
Especially
right.
if it had stuff like Skippy Time Hog and...
They bet for the right to play a deck or after each person had won one game. I think it was after the same deck had won one game,
The
right?
losing deck almost had game 1.
Okay. Yeah, because then you'd have had to have played 2 adaptive games and each person won, or the same deck would have won twice.
Play a Schuler. I'll Reap with the Eater. I'll get the Time Traveler.
Okay.
I'll Reap with Schuler and Charette. Go to 8.
The guy that won lost/dropped day 1 to get his library access to Penn Seed and play for day 2. So that's the one thing I have a huge problem with, is that people were losing on purpose to get their secondary decks in day 2. The day 2 stuff doesn't make much sense to me.
I'll draw.
He didn't feel like he knew how to pilot it. He may have been spooked by how many mistakes the deck owner was making. Yeah. I mean, that guy was effing up all over the place. Why isn't this over yet, Nathan?
Well, you keep fighting.
I don't know. I'm just playing cards. This is what happens. I'll say Untamed. Play Ritual Balance. Play Hunting Witch. Play Ancient Bear. Bulwark will kill. It's all so bad. I guess Charette, and then I'll Hallowed Blaster him. No, I can't do that.
You pop Sigil to use them?
Yes. That's it.
You
I just threw away those 3 amber. There we go. Let's put them in the trash. They're safer from you in there.
Alright, so we forge for 6.
How do you drop still play day 2? A few of them did the same thing. There's only one that went 6-0 day 1. So what was it like? The deck that was left after day 1's survival got to play in adaptive format or something? How'd that work? 2 went 6-0, but one of the people couldn't play on Sunday. Interesting.
Sounds like a mess.
Yeah.
That's what this sounds like to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play a Spectral Tunneler. I'm going to play a Dysania.
How did day 2 work? What was the format?
I'm going to play a Sloppy Lab Work. I'll archive and then discard. I will Twin Bolt the Hunting Witch and Bulwark. He's got armor.
First day was survival. Second was Swiss using only one deck. So the deck that was at the front of your survival. I don't like that.
Dexter is going to kill Hunting Witch.
Archon till last game. Yeah, that's weird. I feel like you should have just played out the whole survival thing.
I'm going to Dimension Door, and then I'm going to Reap with Valen Analyst and Mother.
Because the one in Atlanta does not even have a day 2 as far as I can tell. It's just 1 day sealed 3 deck.
I'm at 7, say check.
7.
I draw 7 cards.
Alright, can't stop you. That's the game,
6,
guys. We spent the
and
whole
7.
finals talking about the finals of the Voltor. While I absentmindedly played cards and I had no chance at all to win that game.
This deck is gross.
Yeah.
This deck is gross. It is appropriately named. I can go see if I can find Christensen. Once we enter the last thing, we'll have the results for the tournament, right?
Yeah, so we will know who is going to get the decks.
Yeah.
And it might not even be people watching right now, so.
Yeah, or people who followed the stream.
It might not be people who watched even one stream.
Yeah. I'm going to find Christensen. We'll do the surprise challenge match.
Alright, let me finish the bracket out. Here's the bets. Nathan wins. And Barely Gross Cal wins. Alright. Predictions. Let's see what it looks like. So, Dragon Lord 00 wins with the best prediction. Total score is 36. And then second place is Andrew with 32. Third place was Air Steel with 31. And I don't see anyone else I recognize. I see Nil down here at 8th place.
Where did Bill end up?
Bill, let's scroll real far down.
I know he wasn't at the end, so.
I think he ended up in the middle somewhere. I'm trying to find him. Storm was 18th. Bill was 12th. Nut Milk, whoever that is 6th. So yeah, Andrew got 2nd and Dragon Lord got 1st. So whoever Dragon Lord is, I'll be sending those people an email to get your shipping info. If you're watching, then send me a message on Twitch. If not, I'll send you an email.
Yeah, I don't know no dragons.
Nope. You got Christensen there?
Okay, Christensen.
Hold on a second.
Do you want to play Christensen or
just hold on a second? 1 second.
Is
right.
the Stone Cold?
Yes. There's so much nostalgia in this song. Alright, he's throwing beer everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I had to drink the whole.
he's making a really bad really bad role model for kids. He's down in the Coke. He crushed the can. He's chugging beers.
Crack them both open.
God. I don't know, like, he put his hand up and a beer appeared in it. I don't know how it happened. It was a magic power.
The Divinity. What a good deck, but ultimately probably no match for. I felt like Control the Weak was brutal every time it was played against this deck.
Yeah.
So
the dis in this deck is insane.
yeah.
It's insane.
It's like somehow so the difference between the dis in that deck and the dis in this deck is that dis is not reliant on a rise, and
Yes,
this one is.
exactly. But you have like the Hysteria play with the
Yeah.
dis in this deck, so that's
Yeah.
interesting, right?
Because you get like Hysteria and like Schuler to get more stuff. So
You can send me the Divinity for my second place finish. That's up to Nathan.
You visited town anytime soon?
We could save on that Alaska shipping if so.
Yeah, I mean it still probably costs the same either way, but
Okay.
probably not before the holidays, I'd assume. So we're talking 8 months. Okay,
Christensen. Let me spell it again.
Christensen, like Hayden Christensen
Christensen. Okay.
of Kill Pont.
Kill Pont.
Of Kill Pont.
Kilpont? Bluff.
Job interview in Florida. Sweet.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that'd be good. Might as well. I guess we don't need the game counter for this one. All right, bets up. Will Christensen be able to take down Barely Gross Cow?
I feel like they're similar. That deck I think has more explosive possible turns.
1,000 amber. Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot. 500 from Harley.
Ooh wee.
Bry pushing in the amber for me. You guys got that recency bias.
I am very curious to see how Christensen's going to hold up in the best of 3 format. I'm pretty excited for that.
I think this deck can take a lot of decks 2 out of 3.
Absolutely.
Four.
I think there's more bets on this than the final game.
I think it was people were hoping there would be a third game. But
Yeah.
I think the same thing happened in the
The last one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tournament of Champions.
Can confirm Christensen can win in the best of. Why am I playing against you? Did you roll for? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
The Eater of the Dead could be an important card, though.
This is like after you beat the Elite Four and you gotta fight blue.
Yeah.
It's like that. It'd be like that. I'll play. I'll play. What do I play? Do I play Mulligan? No.
What version of SAS is out now?
Is it updated?
I feel like it gets updated like every month.
This is actually tough. I'll play Dis and I'll play this turret. That's it.
Okay.
Christensen's at 91. Okay.
I am going to play Dis. I'll play a Terror, an Ember Imp, and a Bauble.
A Babel.
And your turn. I will draw.
You play Shadows. I'm gonna pawn sacrifice to hit those dudes. Play Umbra, play Nexus. That's it.
I am going to play Brobnar. I'm gonna Coward's End because I don't have a clean way to kill those guys. I'm going to play a Looter Goblin, a Headhunter, and a Troll. I'll lose a chain and draw 3.
Then Mr. Chris is the best one before this? No, you're just in time. You're just in time.
I can't stop napping. I think it's called narcolepsy.
That's not good. Okay, I will say Logos. Play Library Access. Play Spectral Tunneler. Play Desenia. Play Dexter. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Play Experimental Therapy. Play Dimension Door. Play Sloppy Lab Work to archive a card. And discard a card. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, did I draw for
For
that?
Sloppy Lab Work.
Oh,
I don't.
that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't draw a Logos card anyway, so it didn't matter. Whoa, we're throwing penalties out. All
right, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard Annihilation Ritual. I am going to Dominator Bobble. Who? I'm gonna Dominator Bobble.
There's no shame command. You need to calm down.
Headhunter into Dexter.
You were definitely dreaming that. If you actually dreamed we had a shame command, that would be pretty funny.
The Terror is gonna fight Dysania. I will play Charette. I am going to Arise for Dis. I'm gonna drop Schuler, Ember Imp, and a Terror.
Jeez.
And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll drop a chain and draw 4.
All right, I'll say Dis. I'm gonna Gateway.
Okay.
I'll control the weak for Dis and hope you didn't draw an Arise, which would be pretty bad, but go ahead.
I will Tendrils. And that's it. Draw 1, drop a chain.
I will say Dis. Steal 1,
Check.
play Life Ward, and I'll say check.
I can't stop you here. I guess I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Nexus. I'll Ghostly Hand. Oh, right into Bait and Switch. I'll Relentless Whispers and do 2 to the Pit Demon. And yeah, I'll say check. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay. Well, I don't have Bait and Switch, so but I do Forge. I'll say Shadows. Play Speed Sigil, which I guess we'll find out if that's a mistake or not. Play Dodger. Play Umbra. I'll go and use Life Ward so you don't Nexus me, which would be awful. I'll fight the Nexus to steal 1. That's it.
Alright, so I Forge.
I wonder if I can do Shame Can be judge or can be infraction plus plus.
I guess I'm gonna say shadows. I'll too much to protect, which I feel like I kind of want to hold on to, but can't really do anything here. I'm gonna Nexus, and I'll use. I'm actually torn between using your Spectral Tunneler or killing the Umbra. I think killing the Umbra has got to be correct.
Attacking the Umbra.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you can steal with him. All right, so
should have said bait and switch when I played the Speed Zildjial. It is April Fool's.
I'll discard that and draw 3. And it's your turn.
It is that. Okay. I'll say Logos. Play a Valent Analyst. Use the Spectral Tunneler on the Analyst. Reap with Analyst. Draw a card. I will play Dexter. I will Twin Bolt the Nexus. I'll do 2 to my Dexter. Play Mother. That's it.
Alright, I will say shadows. I'm going to Poison Wave.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Nexus. I'll Reap. I'll use your Spectral Tunneler. Actually, do I just crash it into Mother? Dang.
What's the judge for?
Yeah, I'll crash it into Mother.
Dexter. I put him on top, didn't I? No.
Nope.
Okay. Did you crash him in the Mother?
Yeah. I'll nerve.
Calm down. That's too many judge commands.
I'll Nerve Blast Dodger there.
Okay.
And it'll be your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay. Say
You just looked at the top card of the deck.
I drew it. No, I didn't draw it. Okay. Damn it. Play Dis. Play a Schuler. Play Tourette. Reap with Schuler. I know. Like, calm down. Everybody calm down. I need you guys to calm down.
We're losing them.
Yeah, control. That's it.
Check with 6. Control the stream. Alright, I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Screech Bomb. I'm going to play a Crump. He's going to kill Tourette.
Your request to rename Nerve Blast to Nerve Blast is upheld.
I'll play a Troll.
Confirmed.
I'm going to play a Ganger Chieftain. The Ganger Chieftain is going to crash the Troll into the Schuler. Alright. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Logos. I'm going to Fogify. Play a Dexter. Spectral Tunneler Dexter. Play Dimension Door. Reap with Dexter. Draw a card. And that's it. Say check with 7.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I cannot fight. But I must punch. I will punch the Dexter. Sorry, the Dodger. I will Screech Bomb you. I'm going to Reap with these 3 nerds. I am going to anger one of these nerds. He can't fight, so he will then Reap. And then I am going to Unguarded Camp. Unguarded Camp might actually be a mistake here, because if you have the...
Heal Troll.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice. If you have... bait and switch.
I don't know if the judge command was the worst or best idea we've ever had.
I'll draw 3. It's your turn.
Or I guess someone else had it yesterday. I will say Shadows.
Blowout for Cal. You haven't seen shit.
Play
You haven't seen shit, Corretto.
bait and switch.
Fine. Fine.
So 5 to 6. Play a Shadow Self. Or no. Play
The only time I ever
Dodger, play Shadow Self.
The only time I ever legit get mad on this is if somebody like insults Christensen. You shut up! You don't know what you're talking about.
Play Miasma.
Gloat into No, I said I'm gonna play this. This might be a mistake. He might have bait and switch.
That's true. All right, so
now and then after I said that, that's when I started gloating. So
Dodger's gonna kill the Gengar Chieftain. I steal 1. And that is it. Say check with 10.
okay, I am going to say this. I'm gonna Dominator Bobble, Crump into Shadow Self. I am going to play Schuler. Schuler is gonna fly into Dodger. I will play a Dust Imp. I'm going to Arise. We're gonna say Dis. Come back to me, my minions.
Well, I need to draw a very specific card here that I have not drawn yet.
And I am going to play a Schuler and a Schuler and a Charette.
It's happening.
And a Terror. I wasn't able to, even though you had 10, I wasn't able to get through all of it.
Jeez.
And then I'm going to play an Ember Imp.
Okay.
And then I will say check with 7. I will drop a chain and draw 2. Okay.
Okay.
The Dark Lord returned.
Play Dis. I'm going to pick up my archive. So this is... Okay. I'm going to play Hysteria. Wait, no. I use the Long Fuse Mines first. That kills Crump and Dust Imp. I think I will.
Legal battle line movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing that first.
Yeah, then
so
I'm Hysteria.
Okay.
No. Maybe I don't do that. I forgot I had Dexter. Because then you would Forge. Yeah, no, I won't do that. I will not crack Long Fuse Mines. But I will Hysteria. So just put those in your hand.
Okay. So these are not there.
Right.
These go back there. That goes back there. Okay.
Then I will play Eater of the Dead, Tourette's, Schuler, and Control the Weak for, let me, oh, hope that didn't mess anything up. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Most of your shadow stuff is accounted for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm definitely not saying Dis. It's either Brobnar or Shadows. What do you have in Shadows that can stop me? You haven't played Miasma yet, have you?
No.
Or was Miasma played earlier? When you said no, I'm assuming that means it was in your hand.
No.
So, I'll say Brobnar.
Okay.
Eater of the Dead will reap. And I'll eat something. I forgot
Sure.
what I was doing. Probably I guess there's no disc things in here. Nexus. There's actually a lot of really good stuff in here. We'll go with Umbra. He gets a power token. That's it. Say check with 10.
Okay. I'll drop a Screech Bomb. I'll play a Crump. Crump's going to kill the Eater of the Dead. Or did I kill Tourette? I think I killed Tourette. I killed Tourette. I'm fixing a reshuffle. No, I'm not actually reshuffling. I don't think. But I need this Amber. I need to forge on my next turn. Then I'll play Troll. Alright. I'll say check with 7, and it'll be your turn. Fucking control weak. That card is so skill testing to play, but so frustrating to play against.
Okay. I will say
Infraction using dice.
Shadow. Yeah, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna play a Nexus.
Oh.
Nexus will reap and Screech Bomb you.
I knew there was a Nexus in that deck. I just didn't know where it was, so I lost track of it. I thought maybe you had played it early, but
I will.
I knew Screech Bombs were a liability.
I'll pawn sacrifice the Nexus.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. We are gonna say this. And I am gonna play a Schuler and steal one from you.
I mean, Christensen didn't technically win the first tournament. Let's be honest.
Not, no.
He lost. He lost. To
Schuler's gonna kill Eater of the Dead.
Okay.
Play another Schuler. I am going to play Tourette. I am going to play the Terror. I'm going to...
Finalist in my heart. He's a finalist in all of our hearts. He was definitely the one of our hearts.
Dominant Rattle, a Troll, and heal. I'm going to drop a Dust Imp and then an Ember Imp. I'll say check, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
The cool 10.
Yeah. I draw one and then I reshuffle.
Okie dokie. I'll say dis. Reap with Schuler. Play Gateway. Play Schuler. Reap with Schuler. You might just get too much Amber here for me to deal with, or draw on a Rise, so we'll see what happens.
Alright, so you get all that back. You gatewayed me. I get 2 from Dust Imp. Okay. Alright, so I draw 1 and a Forge. 6.
The first Schuler was gatewayed away. This is the second Schuler.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play a Naughty. And I'll steal one. I'll play a Silvertooth and I'll reap. I'll play the Diaper Spy Master.
I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, he's been in my hand for a while.
Whoa, why are we throwing penalties? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say check with 7 until you go ahead. Draw 3.
May not be able to deal with 7. Which is unfortunate. So I'll play Dexter. I'll reap with Dexter. Oh, and I drew the Dimension Door off that, so that is it.
I have... So, I had Miasma, Too Much to Protect, Relentless Whispers. So there might have been a combination.
I think there was going to be. I was going to have to win with Control the Weak, getting it back. I think. Either way. This is your 14th warning. If you have 15 warnings in a single night, you must play another game. Well, good news. We finished the game, and that's it. That is it.
Boom.
Christensen showed its dominance once again.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
That was a close game, though.
It was a good game.
It was actually a really good game.
The Control of the Week, I think, was huge. That deck actually has enough board wipes.
And you playing the Nexus against my Life Ward was big, too, because that took away my Hysteria Life Ward play. Which would have been really good too, because I could have Hysteria Life Ward and then next turn Control the Weak.
I don't know if Speed Sigil is good in the matchup because both decks have Nexus,
right?
And either deck, if there's both decks never want to be in a situation where they play Screech Bomb or Life Ward and have the opponent slam Nexus and immediately use it.
Right.
So
it's tough to say. Yeah. Well, this matchup will probably happen again in the future. Competitive Keyforge. Is 100% about remembering to flip keys. If you don't do that, you're not going to win Keyforge games. Oh, yeah, bet result. I got you, Bri. I got you.
So we are not streaming tomorrow night.
No, we'll be back on Wednesday.
Yeah, I got stuff to do on Thursday. So
okay, so we'll have one stream Wednesday, then we'll be back Sunday as normal.
So yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday.
Look at that amber pile.
Oh my god,
nasty. We'll figure out something to do on Wednesday. I do want to do the top 16 at least from the other tournament. We could expand that to a top 30 to a 32 deck tournament very easily.
Yeah, we could copy this format because it ended up being.
It was very good, I think. It was
14 rounds. Yeah, according to the title of this.
It took us 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so if we get 4 in, it's right at a month.
Yeah,
because we started it right before March, right?
I think it was 10 days into March. It was a little ways into March we started. So
so we might copy this format.
I kind of like the 32, and we could put the hard hitness decks in here.
Yeah,
take our top 16 from there. We'll take our best decks from here. I don't think that will necessarily be the top 16 of these. I think it'll probably be more decks from the first tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And probably 8 to 12 of these decks.
Yeah. I mean, I think Divinity definitely belongs in. Bitterly Gross Cal definitely belongs in.
Yeah.
I mean, several of the other decks that made it pretty high up also deserve.
And some of the ones that lost first round too. That Bitterly Gross Cal had a very good chance against. We're gonna have to go back kind of and examine early
Stout
rounds.
I think was one of them.
Yeah, I think there are a few first round lost decks that deserve to have another chance.
I agree.
At a bigger tournament and a differently seeded tournament. 64 to 14, 64, Brian. That's insane. That's awesome.
That's pretty hilarious. So.
So we're gonna. I guess we'll take tomorrow and we'll figure out what decks we want to use for that.
Yeah.
But if anyone has any suggestions, feel free to toss them out in Discord and we'll toss them in there. So at the very least, it's top 16 from the tournament champions. A few more extra decks here and there, and then top 8 to 12 from this one.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Make your suggestions in the Discord, and we'll talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, we may or may not do the bracket thing again. I think the bracket thing definitely adds a lot.
It's fun. I like doing the bracket thing, and we're gonna use it on challenge anyway, so we might as well do predictions.
Right. So we'll probably do some predictions as well. Once we figure it out, we'll make a Reddit post. Make a post in the Discord, stuff like that. So
yeah, you won't quite have as much time to think it over, unfortunately. So I don't know that we'll do.
Not that I think Not that I think anybody put time into the last one. So.
I don't know. I think some people did. Andrew, I think, said he looked at all the matchups when he was building his bracket, and he got second.
Yeah, fair enough.
We don't know anything about the guy that won. He probably just sat there and analyzed every single one. You never know.
We have to see.
He knew the results before they came in.
We'd have to actually see if there was if he follows us or not. So
it's hard to say because we don't even know if his email address matches his Twitch account. But he picked Barely Gross Cow to win. He actually picked the bottom bracket exactly. Almost exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the into the top 8, he had both matches picked. He had the top 4 match picked, Barely Gross Cal versus Thirsty Titan Fire, and he had Barely Gross Cal winning that, and then Barely Gross Cal winning everything.
Wow.
So pretty impressive.
Yeah, so half the tournament there was right.
Yeah, just about half the tournament was correct picks from the guy.
It is pretty impressive. We'll have to ask him Let's do an AMA with him.
Yeah, I appreciated the pick of Unknown winning the whole thing, but that deck was so bad.
Yeah.
If you had seen the deck, you would not have picked it to win. But that's half the fun. Like, it could have been an amazing deck, you know? It could have been anything.
That deck was really funny.
It was horrible.
It could have been really good, but it was bad.
It was really bad, man.
Yeah. That deck was so bad. All right.
All right, everybody.
I got nothing else.
Thanks for watching. I think we're out for the night. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yep. See you guys.
Good nights.